most of what you know, in case you didn't know, you learned. There are instinctive things that you have: eating, breathing, seeing, hearing, your heart beating, your lungs working. Those are instinctive. But what about what you've learned? You know, the human mind is a sponge. You learn, and you keep learning. When we're young, as children, we should be learning the basics of societal life, how to get along in society, math, how to keep a checkbook, how to keep a eye on your finances, uh, how to know what costs what, how much you're spending on this and that, how to add, subtract, divide, multiply, and such, how to read and write. Those two are very important. Literacy is of great importance, because if you can't read and write, you really are restricting your learning, especially if you can't read. Now, almost everything that we know, we learn. Okay. And I'm doing this one because I keep hearing Cro-Magnon or Neanderthal, yeah. It's Neanderthal thinking, what they're doing in Texas with uh, getting rid of the mask mandate. Okay, let it be Neanderthal or Cro-Magnon or whatever. None of those exist. Okay, man did not live in caves carrying clubs around, running away from dinosaurs. No, man lived in houses, and he saw dinosaurs. Yes, he did. But there's no such thing as a caveman. Neanderthal didn't exist. Cro-Magnon didn't exist. The Jurassic era didn't exist. Okay? Um, but these are things that are being taught, and they're false. And if you believe it, okay, somebody told it to you, and you're either too lazy or too stupid to look it up and to think about it. How could that happen? How could it be that a microscopic being swimming around in some kind of swill suddenly grew legs and started walking on the land? And then it turned into a monkey. And then the monkey turned into a man. Really? I don't think so. Man was created. Everything about man says you were created. And being as we were created, and we are stupid, every last one of us is stupid. We don't know how to lead our lives. We need instruction. Thus, the brain learns. And I've heard people say, well, I'm gay because I was born that way. No, you're gay because somebody taught you were born that way, but you weren't. It was a lie. You're gay because you believed a lie. You're a transvestite or a transgender because you believe a lie. It's all a lie. It is. Just like a minimum wage, $15 an hour. Will that work? No. That will destroy the economy of this country. Why? Because right now, the way the wages are, okay, If you go to McDonald's, you can buy a cheeseburger for $2, I think. I don't go to McDonald's, so I don't know. And I'm guessing the minimum wage is like $7.85 or something like that. 8 something, I don't know. Anyway, double the amount of money you're paying your employees. No more $2 cheeseburger. It's going to end up being like $6 because now you've got to pay the processors, the ones that process the beef, when it grind it, cut it, freeze it, package it, and all the rest of that, plus transportation. And right now, gas prices are going. And so your $15 an hour is going to raise the price of everything. Okay? So now, because of percentages, percentages, if a soda costs $1 at the way the wages are now, you raise the wages, the amount, it's not going to, if you double the wage, that doesn't mean the cost of the product is going to double. It could triple because you've got people between here and there, manufacturing and packaging it, transporting it, putting it on the shelves, and all the rest of that. That's going to cause the price to go higher than double. Okay, now you're going to start losing because you can't afford to buy anything, really, because maybe you are making $15 an hour, but the price of everything has gone up. And there are going to be companies that are going to take advantage of this, and the price is going to go up here as an average, but there's going to be companies that are going to say, we can squeeze out a little more, make a little more money for my pocket. And that's what's going to happen. So see, they're lying to you about the $15 an hour minimum wage. And I don't know who's kicking this around and why. I'm guessing for votes. Either that or for kickbacks from some special interest group. I don't know. But it's not healthy. It's not. If you do research, you'll figure it out. It's like the election. They say, we can't talk about the election. Because why? Seriously, why? I thought there was supposed to be transparency in everything in government, including elections, especially elections. And yet I've heard that in Arizona, they are finding shredded ballots in dumpsters. Many shredded ballots in dumpsters. And no, don't talk about it. Don't say anything. Mainstream media ain't going to say a thing about that because they want to cover it up. Joe Biden, he can't even remember the name of the people that he's appointing to his cabinet. That we've lost respect with all countries. And everything that the mainstream media is probably telling you has nothing to do with anything. Because they don't want you to know this. Because they want to control. They want you to believe in Cro-Magnon, in Neanderthal, in climate change. False. Climate change is false. Abortion is good. False. It's murder. Gay, you were born that way. False. You were taught to believe you were born that way. You weren't born that way. It's impossible. A man says he's a woman. Impossible. Your chromosome says so. I don't care what you do to your body, your hormones, your testosterone, or what. If you have your chromosomes checked, it's going to show you're either male or female. One or the other. Those are the only two choices you get. And if you live by what is truth, you live life. You live by what is a lie, you're going to run into all kinds of walls. Where's my happiness? I transgendered, and now I feel like crap. I don't want to be like this, but it's too late. It's too late. I did it. There goes your peace, joy, serenity, love. You lost it because you listened to the lie. Learn the truth. Life is a job. Life isn't just, oh, well, whatever you say, I'm going to believe it. Not me, because I want to live life. The truth of life. Love, peace, joy, unity. And I'm tired of this. And they keep saying, well, we've got prejudice, and they talk about slavery. Slavery was a long time ago. And this one really gets my craw. If the inner city black kids would behave according to man's law, even man's law, they would live in peace. They wouldn't be running into all this police action. They pull a pistol, the black kid does, and then he expects the cop to just look at him like, oh, son, you need help. You really need some help. And then the kid shoots the cop. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. If you pull a gun, if you were living out here and you pull a gun on anybody out here, you'd get shot. Because that's the way of it. We protect ourselves. And if we don't have the right to protect ourselves, what use is there of living? Live the lie. It's going to get you nowhere. It's going to get you living in misery, wondering, what did you do with your life? The truth is Jesus. Learn the truth. Live life. I'm happy. I am full of joy and peace, and it just, when I listen to the news anymore, it makes me sick how bad the lies are. And they're digging into the children. And it's wrong. Children should be learning the basics of life. Math, reading, socialization with other kids. They should be learning to get along, to socialize, to not be prejudiced, to play with the other kids. Not transgendering. Oh, well, little Billy, you need to transgender and be little Billy Sue. You do, and when you're 18 here, I already have your heroin overdose and your shotgun ready. That is truth. That's not a lie. It just drives me crazy what the people of this country are doing to the citizens. The children, innocent children. Kill them. That's the way that the Democrats are wanting. Kill them all. We hate. We lie. We deceive because we hate. I'm not a Democrat. I love. I seek peace, unity, serenity. And I seek it through God's Word. Find God, find peace, find life.